Motor, J Motor, J Motor, J Motor, fucking name. Heckler house, Heckler house. Oh, 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 oh.
What's up, YouTube? This your boy Thomas back again with another rendition of Truth Be Told. Now this week there wasn't really anything major going on except for the whole Texas shooting thing, which they just keep talking about. They won't stop talking about the Texas shooting. My condolences to the families. No one should have to go through losing their child. Especially in a situation like that. Now Biden did finally show up to give his little speech. Of course it was for gun control again, which makes me sick, and most Americans agree. It's sickening that the Democrats immediately after this, all they want to talk about is gun control instead of having security, more security in these schools. Like some armed guards and stuff. Better surveillance cameras, that kind of thing. Now MSM tried to spin that off, that everyone, when Biden showed up, everyone started booing when he got out of the car. But they tried to make it sound like they were booing for that governor, but that's not true. It was Biden, plain and simple, and everybody could see that if they watched the video. But anyways, it's gotten retarded. More gun laws or policies ain't gonna stop these people. You need to look at their, these people's mental health situations, and correct the problem there. If you stop them from thinking about it, then you can stop them from getting the guns, and there's no gun involved. Now, the United States is number 83 on a list of violent crimes, mass killings, and homicides. Every European country is above us on that list. Taking guns away isn't the answer. It doesn't work. And now they're beholden to their governments. That's the whole point in allowing the citizens to be armed, is so the government can't come after them. They're not going to come after their citizens if they're armed. It's not going to happen. Anyways, and it's in the Constitution that should not be infringed on, period. So anyway, anyone who's far left who is wanting gun control, socialism, communism's never worked. And when you take your guns away from the citizens, you're going to have government trying to rule and take over and everything. We already have fascists in the White House and in our government, and we're trying to be controlled by a dictator. I hope that all gets taken care of soon when re-elections apply, and we get some people with common sense in our representatives and our Senate, and of course, the administration. Anyways, moving on. This week I'm going to talk to you about an older show back in 1986. There was only one season of it, which is kind of sad. I never heard of this show until recently, so I decided to go ahead and watch it. It only had one, like I said, I only had one season, which didn't make any sense because it was actually a pretty decent show. Anyways, it's called The Wizard. It starred David Rappaport, Douglas Barr, and Fran Ryan. Now, Fran Ryan and Douglas Barr, you know, they're decent actors, but they didn't fit their parts. I think that's a lot of the reason why it got canceled just after one season. David Rappaport was actually the perfect fit for the Wizard, his character. He was basically an inventor that used to work for the CIA or whatever, the government, on top secret projects. Like rockets and, you know, military crap. Anyways, now he got out of that and he starts kind of making like a toy business. He starts inventing toys and shit. And the government wants to keep an eye on him and keep him protected because he's like a genius level scientist. So that's the reason why they send Douglas Barr's character, which is like a CIA agent, to keep an eye on. Instead, they call him a CIC agent, which I don't know what. I think it's. I'm not sure what the C. I don't remember what the last C was for. Anyways. Fran Ryan plays a character where she comes in to help, and she's kind of like Mama Hen is basically what she does. You know, she keeps the place clean, takes care of the guys, that kind of thing. Anyways, they get in all kinds of mischief and try to help people out throughout the show. I don't think that, like I said, Douglas Barr and Fran Ryan fit their parts. They actually had Gates McFadden, who is from Star Trek Next Generation, as the Doctor, the beautiful redhead. She was actually on the pilot, and I thought she was going to be a part of the show, but then they got rid of her and brought in Fran Ryan, which I don't understand why, because she would have been much better character than Fran Ryan's character. The next thing is like I said, I don't think Douglas Barr was the best actor for the part. He just didn't seem like a CIA agent to me, and it didn't, even though they tried to make it work between him and David Rappaport's character, the banter between them, it didn't quite work as well as they thought it did. It was okay, but it wasn't really up to par. They should have had a different person play the part, a different actor. But other than all that, like I said, the show's actually pretty decent. It wasn't a bad show. I definitely, you know, if you're a hardcore sci-fi fan or something, definitely check this show out. It's actually pretty decent, pretty good. It's just sad they only did one season. They could actually redo this series if they wanted to. But with the woke writers today, I don't know, not sure if I'd want them to do it. Anyways, I give it 2 thumbs up. Definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. Okay, let's get on to your B-movie reviews. Okay, Movieholics, this week is Comedy Week.
Big Louise on somebody. Fresh in the game, putting it down. Everybody jump, make the club get crunk. If you want the south side, represent, throw it up. Everybody jump, make the club get crunk. If you want the north side, represent, throw it up. Everybody jump, make the club get crunk. If you on the west side, represent, throw it up. Everybody jump, make the club get crunk. If you on the east side, represent, throw it up.
Now I chose two comedies that most probably have heard of. They may have never seen them, like I never watched the first one. This first one I'm about to tell you about. I'd seen it and heard of it, but I never did actually watch it, and I'm glad I did. The first one was done in 1985. It made about 60 million worldwide. It was written by Dan Aykroyd. Everyone pretty much knows who that is. It's called Spies Like Us. Now it stars Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd, Donna Dixon, and Vanessa Angel. What's funny is Vanessa Angel plays a Russian girl when she's English. She's from Britain. She's an English actor, so that was kind of funny. But anyways, the story is basically, you know, they work for basically like, again, a government, like Central Intelligence, NSA, whatever. Anyways, they think they're being chosen to be spies and go to Russia and do some assignment over there, when they're actually decoys for the real operatives, which is Donna Dixon and some other guy. But anyways, they get in quite a few mishaps on the way. Some of it's funny, actually, and then other parts are just okay, whatever. It's kind of goofy comedy, but it's actually not bad. It's kind of funny. There is a cameo in there that just it didn't need to be in there, but whatever. Basically, the government's trying to work on some type of anti-missile program, and they're wanting a missile to be shot at them so they can test the weapon that, like an anti-missile laser or whatever. So they send operatives over there to send off this Russian rocket or missile so they can test it out. But the colonel or whatever, the general who's testing the laser weapon, doesn't want that to happen. He wants World War III to happen. But Dan Aykroyd figures out how to blow up the missile before it hits the U.S. and all ends well as well, you know, blah blah blah. Russian and the U.S. have these peace talks and everything ends hunky-dory. And that's the end of the movie. Like I said, it wasn't half bad. It had some funny parts in it. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. It's a pretty good movie. Check it out for a comedy. It's not bad. Okay, moving on to the next one. The next one I watched was done in 1986 and made about 39 million worldwide. It starred Steve Martin, Chevy Chase again, Martin Short, and Patrice Martinez, and it was called Three Amigos. This was done in 1986, which I was surprised because I remember seeing this long ago. I just don't remember all of it. But I thought it was more of a 90s movie, but apparently not. Basically, kind of the same premises. It's done like supposedly in the 1920s during silent movies or whatever. That era. And the Three Amigos, they get thrown out of the movie business. They get this letter from this Martinez she sends him a letter asking him to come defeat this guy called El Guapo, who's terrorizing her village. She doesn't realize that they're entertainers. She thinks they're real gunmen. And, the three amigos, when they read the letter, they think they're supposed to go down there and get paid to put on a show. So that's what they do. They go down there and put on a show. Come to find out, it's real. They didn't realize it. At first, they cowered out. Then they change their mind, and they go and defeat El Guapo by sheer luck. It's a good movie. It had some really goofy parts in it, but there were a couple of funny parts in it, so it wasn't too bad. I definitely recommend it. Check it out. It's not a bad movie. You had some decent actors in it. 2 thumbs up. Check out Three Amigos. Okay. That's all I have for you this week. If you have any thoughts about what I talked about earlier in the video, please leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I'd like to hear from you. If you have any suggestions on some movies you think I may never have heard of or seen that are underrated, any genre, please, except for pure drama. I don't do pure drama, and I don't do westerns and musicals. No thank you. Anything else, please leave your suggestions down in the comment section down below, and I'll get to reviewing them as soon as I can. So until next time, I told you you'd be told the truth, and you just been told.